You stepping on the job, your day start extra wrong. Your boss is in your ass and you wanna break him off.
So the goal of a solid food vacation is to clean out your body and to go raw vegan. And what I want to do is get an opportunity to go on a cooked food vacation. Solid food vacation, it's kind of hard. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and try to have a cooked food vacation. I got my fill yesterday. I wanted to cook my portobello mushrooms. My portobello mushrooms smelled more like poopabello mushrooms, so I had to throw them out. So there's really no need to cook anything other than my bag of potatoes. They're probably gonna go bad if I don't eat them. So what I'm thinking about doing is juicing 3 to 4 times a day, just to get in the habit of having those juices in my body. But an actual juice vacation or a solid food vacation may be a little too much for me right now. So, I mean, there's levels to this stuff. I can't wait till I get a real camera so I don't have to hold this. My shoulder's burning. It's like a little workout. But I'm going to go ahead and start some juices. I'll see if I can get some of that, at least some pictures for you, if not some actual footage. Alright, so stay tuned. So first I want to cut this honeydew melon. We're going to juice that. Here we go. That's what the guts look like. Got to clean all that part out and all that out. And then we'll juice all this stuff around it. My juicer is the Breville. And it's from that movie Sick, Fat, and Nearly Dead. But I just found out that I can juice, you know, this honeydew melon even with the rind on. Watch. It's pretty cool. This thing is powerful. Like, that's insane. Absolutely powerful. All done with the honeydew melon, with the juicing. I wanted to show you. I'm gonna add a little bit of ginger. The rest of the honeydew melon. This is a whole half. There's the other half. Probably gonna add a little bit more kale than that. But I've already got this much juice. So there's not much more to go. And probably add in a bunch more kale. The rest of that honeydew, ginger, and yeah, that'll be it. And what I decided to do is to throw the ginger in. I'm gonna put the kale on top of it because I want to do that honeydew melon last to kind of flush everything out. So stem and all. Listen, I want all of those nutrients. All of them. Oh my God, you can smell the ginger. You can smell it. Ginger. I'm putting more kale in there, but wherever you buy your kale from, whether it's pre-washed, not washed, make sure you wash it and wash it again. I just saw an inchworm hanging off one of the leaves. So some people are like super vegans and like, oh, I don't want to hurt the inchworm. It's going to taint my vegan drink. Honestly, I washed it and rewashed it, and hopefully there's nothing else in there. But they say throughout your lifetime you eat 8 spiders. So an inchworm, yeah, can't hurt. For those of you who have ever had kale, it's a very bitter taste, and I like to combat kale with pineapple. So I'm going to add a quarter of a pineapple to my juice, and as you can see, this part is just froth, but from here down, that's all juice, and that's not going to fill up my mason jar. I need this bad boy to be somewhere closer to the top. So let's go ahead and pineapple some kale, or add some. Whatever, you know what I mean. I'm going to add some pineapple so that I don't taste the kale. And this smoothie is going to be mine. And I know how I feel about ginger, so I'm going to throw some more in there. And let's turn this bad boy on. Alright, so honestly, for me, that looks good enough. As you can see, the froth is right there at the lip. So even if I wanted to juice more, I probably couldn't. I'm going to go ahead and grab my mason jar. I believe my wife got this, I want to say maybe Target, Walmart. This thing is tough. I dropped this on like a, almost a marble kind of stove. This thing's pretty big. I mean, that's my microwave. And it's almost as tall as a microwave. Let's see. Ah, here we go. This is a container of oats. It's almost as big as the oats. So, that's what I was saying. I need a lot of juice. This Breville blender, or juicer, I'm sorry, this Breville juicer is actually pretty cool. It's got two different switches. You can push it up, or you can push it down. Pushing it up puts it on a lighter juice so that you can juice greens and stuff, but I always put it down just because, you know, I don't know, I think it makes me more macho. So here we go. Get that green goodness, baby. Look at all that green goodness. Now usually I'll have to run this through 2 cycles to fill it up. I always get a bunch of froth in there at the end. And then when I do 2 cycles, I'm able to make this, and then like a protein bottle shaker. So that's probably what I'm going to do. However, on my second run, because I only have half of a honeydew melon left, I'm going to use cucumber, and I'm going to throw a bunch of cucumbers in there with some kale and I don't know, maybe some grapes or some ginger. So let's see what I make for the second one. Now, I don't know if I'm doing this right or wrong, but I like to leave the froth in there because I feel like it has some of the flavor left over. I'm going to throw some cucumbers, some more kale, and some grapes. I had some leftover spinach. I'm just going to throw that in there just to get rid of it. But that this one is actually going to be not as sweet as the first one. So I'm going to drink the first one first, and then I'll drink this one maybe, you know, in a little bit. But throw some grapes on top because I want something sweet. You know, can't be too bitter. I got to be able to, you know, get it down. Some of these grapes just are not pretty. That's why I'm juicing them. I think I'm done. I've actually overdone it. You see that? It's dripping out of that little froth hole. Froth hole. Where does juice go to get off? It goes to a froth hole. You get it? Like a... alright, whatever. All the juices are all bottled up there in the fridge now, chilling out. This is the pulp. The stuff that's left over. Okay? There you go, some light on it. Boom. Alright, you got to get this stuff out before it starts to dry, or before it starts to get hard, because it'll tear this thing. This is the magic. This is what makes all the juice. Just knit this thing around it is a strainer, and you know, this thing blends it up and sucks out the juice. It all shoots out the little spout, little pee hole. So here are the juices. Alright, this one you obviously can't see because it's in a container. But you saw what I put in the first one. This one has the pineapple and the honeydew. This one has the cucumber, kale, and spinach. And we are going to head out. Thanks for joining me, and go ahead and start juicing.
Yo, you rockin' with Say Loud. People come around and try to knock you down, man. You gotta knock them back. up on your feet. Hold your head up high and throw your fist up.